Yo, whoa. I'm back to the Gore screen show. Now, last time, I'm sure you guys saw it. I hate it. I cut off abruptly. I was like, I don't want to end the stream, or like continue the stream with the commentary that was going to go on because I felt like it would be subdued. That because my roommate showed up. That and I and I was like, do I stop, tell him what's going on, and then, or do I just continue on? Because I could have probably continued for like the next 30 to 50 minutes, right? But I was just like, nah, you guys are here for quality peak entertainment, and and I can't provide that if I'm just doing my best not to say crazy shit, you know? Like, that's what I do all the time, but like I don't do it on purpose. That's me, you know? When I try to stop myself from saying crazy shit, it's because I'm just like, that's just crazy. I shouldn't be saying that. But if I'm around people, I'm gonna stop myself from saying crazy shit because I think that's irresponsible. To all of us. So last time, it's just we got in trouble. Because we set up to that nigga. Set up to what's his name? Too casual on this website. I gotta remember his name because I know Akane is I try to defend. I know Shinta. I'm gonna be mad when I have his name. It's gonna piss me off. But him and Sandman went up to the class and was like, "Hey, bro, you suck." So like 5 minutes before, like our main guy was like, "Nah, bro, nah, I'm not gonna allow that." So we got in trouble for that. And now we're cleaning up with Akane because she also got in trouble because she's not the favorite. And that's pretty much where we left off, I think. Or did we finish cleaning? Because we were cleaning after school. Let's look. By the time we finish cleaning, there's no one in class yet. So that's what happened, basically. Yeah, I feel like I make it for just a moment. He tapped into something real, something primal, and it just like, not everyone can be real, you know. But he was there. There was a certain amount of realness in him, but sadly, that's not going to be realized. Or maybe it is. Who knows? By the time they finish cleaning, it's going outside. Give me a moment. Oh, I said this being fully at 11. Actually, let me. No, I'm not gonna do that. It would be difficult to do that. Oh, I'm glad I remembered because okay, I gotta text someone. Good night. Night. And then I gotta text someone. Good morning. This is my life. Okay, I don't want it to be misconstrued here because I said I have a spouse. I'm talking to family members. When I'm talking about this, I don't just have a bevy of people just ready to text good night and good morning to. Jamie's later. There we go, I think we have it all figured out. So, Hyoji Gumpily shoves his textbooks into his bag. Kane, who also had finished getting ready to leave, comes up to him with an awkward expression on her face. Okay. That's cool. Oops, I gotta pull up chat. Yeah. I kinda hate his out of costume. Actually, you guys can change the quality, I assume. Yeah, okay. I kinda hate his out of costume. All after Velon, Kyoji angrily snaps his back. His bag shut kicks his chair. After a dinner that's strange as always, Kyoji returns to his room. He can't gather the motivation to practice the guitar today. His awkward conversation with Akane is still echoing in his thoughts. Yeah? Okay, we just saw it, man. Like, we just saw it. Did he upset her somehow? What do you think, man? Kyoji rolls over the top of his head, his lips contorted into a frown. What happened? Also, we saw Akane and that other dude, who's the guy who jumped us, who got us jumped. They were talking, and the guy who got us jumped, he seems very interested in her. I'm not sure if he just wants to be a good friend or not. Yeah, I've not decided on that, right? Because just the way he seems, like his character seems like it could go either way. Like he could be trying to like actually get into a relationship with her and be like a foil to Kyoji in that way, or he could just be like a genuine, decent dude. Right? It's either or. That's not either or, but it's like those are like the options in my head. However, he doesn't feel like he said anything wrong. He does Sadashima, see, he does think Sadashima is a nasty piece of shit, so he kind of don't like kind of willing to defend a guy like him. Still.
俺、貞島たちのこと大嫌いだけど、教師みたいに突っかかる度胸なんてないよ。だって、あいつら怖えもん。ボコられて病院送りになったやつもいるしさ。
When Shinta told him that, Kyoji realized that while he was away from Hito City, Shinta must have dealt with a lot of stuff. It's Akane in it. What? Am I tripping? Is Akane a similar position then? That's just a typo. Okay, I'm not tripping. Typo. It happens to the best of us. Plus, Kyoji probably doesn't know everything about Sadashima. Maybe Akane is right, and he isn't as bad as he seems. It's possible. If that's the case, it's not his place in the pit, is it? Then again, that would just contradict what Shinta told him. Maybe Sadashima's not all that bad. But that doesn't mean Kyoji can't bring himself to like the guy. Yeah, you don't have to like someone. Right? You don't have to... Someone doesn't have to be a bad person for you not to like them. There's plenty of people who I dislike, who are probably good people. But I just don't like them, right? And there are plenty of good people who probably don't like me. Okay? And that's completely fine. Liking and disliking someone doesn't have to be a moral position you take in this world. When he told Yamiko the general outline of what happened.
いいんじゃない？損をするのは京ちゃんだけだし、問題が起こらないと誰も対処の仕方なんて覚えられないしね。
That's true. Causing problems is important. So learning how to deal with them, that's true. Someone's gotta do it.
だいたい最近の子って生ぬるいわけよ。クラスの中には一人二人問題児がいた方が面白いわよ。
Okay, well, she wasn't talking about me. Hey, don't take it that way, man. Pause. That whole stretch of like that was all crazy. I won't lie, my fault. I was bugging.
ましてやそれが京ちゃんじゃね。さしたる悪さをしてるわけでもなし。
Yep, she gave him that carefree answer, but I don't get it. He's left feeling vexed. So part of him even says that if it's not his problem, he should stay out of it. Kyoji sinks his face to his pillow with that big sigh. We almost done? We almost done with the day? Was the stream gonna end if I just stayed there for like 10 more minutes? That's crazy to me. That's really crazy. This stream might be... That's why she might be 10 minutes in total. But what's up? Feeling someone shake his shoulders, Kyoji reluctantly awakens from deep slumber. He was up late last night, lost in thought, and now he was asleep. Annoyed, he pulls the blanket over his head, making sort away from the pillow.
京ちゃん、もう朝よ。
Yes. Yes. Oh, pipe down, Mom. I don't care if I'm late. No. That calmed me down. She was not prepared to be called that. To be fair, I don't think anyone who's not a mom is prepared to be called that. Moving my mic a little bit. Just let me sleep a little bit longer. She was silent, giving up surprisingly easily. With that thought, he pulls a blanket over himself once again. But his wistful slumber once again overtakes him. God! The sudden sound of laughter jolted me awake. I don't know what I was doing. I was lost in my head. Yamako-san? Oh no, he mistook who he was speaking to. The realization makes Kyoji's face turn red. He's not sure what's so funny, but Yamako was clutching her stomach while rolling on the floor, laughing so hard that tears are rolling down her face. Yeah, it's over.
いつの間にそんな生意気な呼び方するようになったの？前はママなんて言ってたのに。
Oh, Jet. Oh, Jet is crazy. That's why she's laughing. Oh, zip it. And how many times do I have to tell you stop digging up old stories? Oh, crap, look at the time. And Kyoji's finally glanced at the clock. Sitting by his bed, he realized just how late it is. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I ever called my mom mommy. Unless I was like a little baby boy. Yeah, I feel like I always call my mom mom. My brother calls her mama. But I just call it mom. A mother, maybe. If I'm like talking about her to someone else, like, but it's just mom. And I guess I don't know what I would have my kids call me. Dad, father, daddy. I'd be fine with all three of these, but I don't know which one would stick with them. I'd have to see. Like, I'd have to just be in that position. Crap, I'm super late. Why did you wake me up sooner?
あかねちゃんには起こしに来るな、おせっかいだなんて言ってたのに、やみこお姉さんに起こされるのはいいんだ。
Yes, Kyoji is very silly. And Yoko says that Kyoji realized that Akane really didn't come over today.
あかねちゃんが来るなら当然だと思ってた。
He starts to change out of his room, somewhat annoyed at himself for not being able to argue
あ
back.
んまり邪険にするからよ。なくしてしまって初めて大事なものに気づくのよね。
Damn, she's teaching you this lesson right now? So you don't have to learn it when they die. Yeah, you gotta prevent their deaths, Kyoji. And by you, I mean you. Probably. That doesn't do with me, I think. And if it does, then like, I didn't say this.
素直にごめんなさいしたら？
You should just apologize. Shut up. Kyoji mumbles in reply while pushing Yamako out of his room. Just get out, I need to get changed.
別に私は気にしないわよ。
Well, I do. I knew he was gonna say that. We managed to push her through the door, but Yamako peers back in a moment later.
起こしてあげたお礼は？
Yeah, fine, sure, thank you, but I told you not to look. Hey man, she can look at me. That's all I'm saying. Kyoji pushes Yamako out one more time, but slamming the door shut. Jeez, alright, I gotta hurry up. He's already know he's gonna be late, so maybe he should forego breakfast. Because is the type to skip meals. Yeah, don't skip it. Just have breakfast. No, I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing. Oh, like, for anyone going to college, this is random, but like, don't be that. Like, you're paying for this, right? Assumably, you're probably gonna pay for this, but even if you're not, don't. Especially if you're not paying for it, don't skip breakfast. Just go get that shit. You missed a class or two because you gotta get breakfast. Oh well. Yeah. Just be better next time. Right? I don't think you should like take food for granted. Even though I typically do, because that's just sort of how I'm built. I can't really help that. Like, I wish I could, but yeah. Balance any kids in his school uniforms on the way to school at this time. He's completely late. Funny started his bicycle. The bicycle is still behind the school. Someone might have taken it away by now. Yeah, I'm recording this late at night. Like, it's 11:11 right now. So it's fault. Mic fell. I know that was probably loud. It really shouldn't even be fine because it's not like. Let me move the wires for the mic. But yeah, what I was saying before that fell. Yeah, it's a late night for me, so you know I'm gonna be a little bit tired. I figured we'd be streaming until like maybe 1 or 2, but it's probably not gonna be that long based on what just happened. That reminds him, it's still behind the school, or someone might have taken it away by now. That file in the countryside to sound is the hardly any buses on him. Yes, he has to run desperately the whole way there. By the time he makes it to Bell, Maki and homeroom class was already long. It's not bad. You're only missing homeroom. I don't think it's that bad, because you guys don't be teaching anything there, right? When he enters the class, 10 minutes already left with the faculty officer taking his place. He walks into class, the bill leaves. Yeah, a little bit. Kyoji's so out of breath, he can't manage to say anything, only able to raise a hand and reply. As Kyoji puts his back on his desk, Kyoji comes up to him. There's so many. Also, don't start asking questions like this. Mind your business, man. Kyoji completely whacks shit on the head. Nah, Zippy, you know, you really. When Kyoji glances in Kane's direction while talking to Shite, he finds that she's looking in his direction too. And when her gaze meets his, Kane's fashion turns awkward and she immediately looks that away. Shite keenly notices this. His eyes move between Kyoji and Kane as the content expression overtakes his features. Not really. Much as it bothers Kyoji, he lacks the courage to initiate a conversation with the Kane right now. I mean, you're out of bed, you just got to school, just chill for a little bit. You're probably sweating, like just chill. First period goes by, followed by second period. During that time, the atmosphere between Kyoji and Kane doesn't change at all, as it wouldn't, because you guys are learning things, right? Nothing's gonna change when the teacher goes up and says, "Hey, so what's the powerhouse to the cell?" Like, what the fuck? That Kane is back to the way she acted on his first day of school. Even if she sees Kyoji, she doesn't talk to him. This makes Kyoji too awkward to initiate conversation too. He was talking casually with her just yesterday, so everyone else seems to have noticed too. Even Kika mentioned it to him. Oh, better. Kyoji, just fix this, please. No, not really. Kika just responds with a brief "alright" and doesn't press for details. At lunch break, Kyoji makes his way to the school store alone. On the way there, he's about to Kane speaking to Sashima on the landing of the staircase right before the connecting passage. Sashima says something to Kane who possibly a small smile. She's smiling. Kyoji leaves feeling rejected. A vexed feeling fills his chest. He buys some beds from the school store. Batting going back to class, he goes out to the courtyard. He might run into Kane and Sashima if he goes back to class and he can't bring himself to look at them right now. He sits in the shade, washing down his bed with coffee-flavored milk. There's a stiff breeze, but thankfully the sunlight warms his wind-chilled body. Sometimes the clouds of the dust rising from the schoolyard blow into his mouth, but he ignores that with sheer willpower. He thinks back to the events of yesterday. After everything that happened, he can't bring himself to like Sashima. When he remembers what happened on the first day of school, Kyoji can't see how Sashima is, as Akane puts it, actually a pretty nice guy. He's making this conclusion with the level head, of course. It's an objective analysis based on facts, and there's no way setting his personal biases to cloud his judgment. No way! Teenagers, bro. Y'all be... someone talks to the girl you like and suddenly y'all are like enemies. Like, what? That don't even make no sense. But obviously, if you ask me, Sashima, yeah, I don't like him either. Duh, like what? It's crazy. Kyoji comes up with the bed wrapping in his hands with a loud crunching sound. Alright, of course, why would you ever be jealous of him? You shouldn't be jealous of him. Why are you guys jealous of each other? You guys are not in the same position at all. Like, it's like, y'all should not be jealous of each other. Y'all should just be grateful and using your position of your relationship with her to advance that relationship in any way that can happen. Gah! Good you jump to get 3 centimeters into the air. Man, can y'all leave us alone? Y'all always doing something. Oh, it's Sam. It is high in life. Look at the headache spot that the widows have much together under the shade of the school building. If the other one's voice is a bit too quiet, but the other two walk loudly enough for the waves to travel far enough for him to hear. I'm glad you're calling them cronies. Like, I feel like that's disrespectful to them as people, but they're really not people. They're just sort of props, like, you know, they don't. They're sort of losers, to be honest. You shouldn't be. As always, Marina says something and the other two paired, and Gore doesn't understand how they can stand having essentially the same conversation over and over again. I be thinking the same thing, KLG. I promise you, like, on my Twitch stream, it just happened. Like, someone, like, low-key, I saw something, and they said the same thing, and I was just like, a conversation we had just, like, the day before, I'm just like, why'd you say that? Why'd you initiate this conversation again? I went about it completely differently, of course, in that moment, but I'm just like, why'd you do that? Especially because you didn't have to. It's like, are you like an NPC? There's certain phases and ways trigger. Like, there's a triggered automatic response to me, or like, where are we? It's not a thing you can say to me to get the same response you got from me the other day. Not one thing. You can say what's up to me, and I might not even say the same thing back to you. How dumb. He deferred if they don't notice him and end up picking a fight with him, so he decides to leave. Here he gets to his feet with his half-eaten bed and coffee in hand when Marina was down, exceptionally hyper screech. Of course. The pet? Who's betting with who? Pet, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Before he can finish standing up, he feels in place after hearing what Marina said. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm just, you know, I just have a hinge. Like, not a hinge. A hinge is crazy. Who has ever said hinge? Let me calm down before someone is like, actually, hinge is a great word used in many devices. Like, chill out. I meant a hunch. I have a hunch, okay, that he would accept that. Also, they bet with her. Okay, so she actually likes it like that. We'll step out. Oh, we have a fucking choice? No, I thought we were just watching. I thought we were just. Where's my save? Where's my save? We have a choice. The first choice ever. My future. This is my future. This is my future, guys. Okay, step out or listen for a little longer. What do we have to listen for? I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, you can listen if you want to, but there's no more context to what they're saying that could change anything, right? Right? He's serious about it, right? Actually, I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, honestly. Is it gonna fall head over heels for side achievement? What do you mean it's gonna fall? So she's not head over heels right now? But Connie thinks he's serious about it. So what does that even mean? I feel like this is one of the things, like this is one of the things where she's like, I bet I can make him like me. Or I bet he already likes me, and I could do this to prove it. Right? Is it one of those things? Because otherwise I'm confused. So I guess listening for a little one could make it more interesting, but it also could just lead to them looking at us and being like, "Oh, look, it's that loser, that weirdo, that scoundrel, that evil one, the one who shall not be named. How dare Kyoji exist in our presence?" It could lead to that. But or we can step out and just mind our business, which is always a good thing to do, you know. I think that makes sense to me. But I actually don't know what I would choose here. I'm actually trying to think. Like, okay, so let's really think about this. You want everyone to survive, assuming people can die, right? So information is key. So this would be an interesting thing to do. Like, let's feel well. But if we step out, maybe there's something else we can do, right? Maybe we have the info we need already, and we can leave and step out and do something. Yeah. Or we can let's fill it along and get some necessary information. One of these two options has to be like, fuck. This is actually one of the harder choices I've had to make, because it's not as clear as for the consequences or the benefits either. Right? I feel like let's for a little bit longer. Okay, we listen and maybe we win nothing, and maybe alright. Well, maybe. Let me just, Kyoji, I'm gonna lead you how I would do it, right? So I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go for the good ending, I'm just gonna go for the ending I think would make sense. And maybe this choice doesn't matter, you know? Who knows? I actually don't know. These choices could not matter at all. So let me not spend too much time on them anyway. I gotta check to make sure no one's in chat. I think we're good. Yeah, let's just step out. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're gonna step out. Oh, wait, does step out mean talk to them? I thought step out means like step out and leave. Okay, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Hell no. I did. Listen, yeah, he says against showing himself. No need to start pointless calls. Duh, buddy, what are you doing? I thought that's an easier choice than I thought. I'm not gonna. What? Yeah, no. As he decides, it's a Chio's conversation shifts in that topic. What they just said. Ashina basically made a bet to see if he could fool Connor and win hell of it. Have to confirm if it's true. What he'll do once he finds out, or he can figure that out later. Kyoji says the classroom and heads straight to the corner occupied by Sashimi and Koni's. Sashimi and Koni's notice him first. I would, low-key, cause like I said earlier, I think I said that, hopefully I said this, I was like, they could just talk about something else. Or we can win nothing, right? We won nothing and then they just could like, yeah. So, I could be like, let's go back. But I feel like that's cheating. Right? That would have been cheating, especially. Because I might do that anyways. So let's just deal with the consequences. Yo. You look ugly, man. Well, you look ugly and you don't even have a face, bro. Like, he don't look ugly. You look ugly, bro. That's disappointing to yourself. Ashima, who had been talking loudly when they see it, looked up at Kyoji with a lopsided grin. And if I do? Sure I do, you got a minute? Ashima paused for thought, but not that quickly. I bet. And so Ashima gets to his feet, his fuck you start to stand up as well as if to follow it. I'd like to use this between you and me if you don't mind.
お前また貞島さんに暴力振るうつもりじゃねえよな。
Man, if I do, you can't do nothing about it. I could punch him right now, dead in his face. What you gonna do about it? Jump me again? Yeah, that won't work twice, I promise you. No, not at all. What, you scared of me, Sashima? Kyoji intentionally raises his eyebrows and gives him a taunting smile that instantly files up Sashima's thugs.
だと貴様。
It's an intentional provocation. Kyoji thinks that if he does this, Sashima's prideful nature will force him to come after Kyoji no matter what. Sure enough, Sashima raises a hand to stop the thugs. He has a smile on his face, but his tempo is switching.
いいとも。俺一人で行くさ。
Yeah, let's do it then.
貞島さん。いいからてめえらはそこにいろや。おい転校生、行こうぜ。
Alright. They both walk to the hallway. You see it kind of out of the corner of his eyes, restlessly looking at them both like she's about to call out to them. Kyoji faces Shashima behind the school building in the same place where they bawled on his first day of school. Sorry for calling you like this.
今日はやけに丁寧じゃん。で、転校生君が俺に何の用だって？
I can be polite when I want to be. Kyoji can't, like he's just doing this because he has to. But I can. The sarcasm in Shashima's voice, the way he calls him new kid, and his smug attitude all annoy Kyoji. But for now, he lets it slide. Yeah, let it slide. Something I wanted to ask you about Kane. I mean, Kazuyagi. Kyoji takes a bet and looks directly at Sashima. Afraid he made a bet that you'd get Kazuyagi to fall for you. What's with that? This is somewhat of a gamble, a leading question even. Kyoji should, as long as he tells Sashima that to his face, Shashima won't play dumb. Shashima looks taken back for a second, but admits it rather easily.
誰から聞いた？
He shows no signs of shame or regret. Kyoji feels his body fill up with heat. What does it matter?
よくはねえよ。せっかくの楽しみを奪われそうになってんだからさ。ああ、さてはあの3人組か。あんまりうるさいからなだめるつもりで言ったんだが。
I'm glad you figured it out rather quickly.
教えたのが失敗だったな。
Yeah, they're quite dumb. They speak a lot. They speak loudly too. Yuro. I'll come with thing and catch you guys. I'll see you by the car. Wait, he did not even try to withhold the thing. What the hell is the problem? Why do that to him? Akane, she stuck up for you. She said you might look like a bad guy, but you're actually decent and look after people.
それがどうか?
Yeah. Shashima shakes off Kyoji's hand and glares at him with a dark expression the likes of which he's never before shown in the classroom, especially not in front of Santa.
うぜえんだよ。お前も和ヤギも。どっかの青春ドラマでもやってるつもりですか?
What are you talking
俺
about?
が和ヤギを騙してたからなんだって？和ヤギが俺をかばってたからなんだって？なんか関係あんのかよ、それが。あ?
Yes. It's got anything to do with you, for sure. Shashima mockingly scoffs at Kyoji, leaning in to give him a sneer.
なんなら和ヤギにバラしてくれてもいいぜ。面白かったけどさ。最初からあんな女どうでもよかったからな。
What? You're so weird. You're actually so weird. I knew I shouldn't have given you that chance. You're just a two-bit bully. You have no personality. You're a loser.
それをあの女本気にしちまってさ。俺が軽く口説いただけで意識しちゃって笑えるったらねえの。
I feel like this is because this is a small town, to be honest. And maybe it's because he has like he's tall, he looks decent, good family, good grades. And she doesn't have that many friends, it seems like. And it's a small town now. So that all could contribute to why she's very nice to Sarashima, whose name I forgot immediately. But like I feel like in real life, at least in my area, I don't know. It takes a lot more to get. Does it? Alright, maybe because I don't think she has a crush on him. I don't think so. It makes she likes him, but like not like that. So does it take that much to get like a woman to be a fan? Probably not. Yeah. I say probably not, and that's not because I think having men and women fans is different, but because I've not defended anyone in a long time. Yeah. I just hang out with people. I hang out with people, and the people I hang out with have fans that I might hang out with sometimes. I don't be making fans like that, so I'm thinking. It could be this easy, to be honest. It could just be this easy. So Sashimi points the finger directly into Kyoji's face.
お前どうやら和ヤギにはまだ手を出してねえんだろ。
No. Will you shut your damn mouth?
はあ、転校生君何か言いましたか？聞こえませんね。
But Sashimi cups his hand behind his ear with the mocking expression, and Kyoji once more seizes him by the collar. I said shut your damn mouth! Kyoji fights to raise his fit. He can't take this anymore. He always thought people are sailboat and obnoxious as Sashimi only ever existed in TV shows or movies. Kyoji feels like nothing he might say will ever get through to Sashimi. The only way Kyoji can communicate is anger and frustration through his fist. Before he can take a swing at Sashimi was his bandage left arm.
ああ、痛い痛い。傷が痛むな。また学長室にお呼ばれかな。
The image of Yamiko bowing her head to Sashimi's pants and the Sandman flashed in his mind.
言っとくけどさ、今度は警告じゃ済まないぜ。お前のおばちゃんだかなんだかがどこの出版社に勤めてるかは知らねえけど、親父とおふくろは嫌がるかもしれねえけど、俺はそんなこと知ったこっちゃねえし、俺のバッグについてるのは親父だけじゃねえんだぜ。
Kyoji bites his lip. You really think you're powerful, huh? You think you that shit around here? That's crazy to me. You know what I care about? I care about what are you gonna do when I just beat you up right now? What are you gonna do if I kill you? Yeah. The people who have your back ain't gonna have your back then, huh? Like, what are we talking about? He doesn't care who Sashima might be going on. Kyoji can't imagine getting chased around by some kind of local mobsters. But what they do? Close him in a barrel of cement and drop him into the ocean like they do on TV? Can't imagine after mobsters caring about schoolyard spat. My heart is big in cement. Why did he say that? I don't know. Is your heart bathed in cement? Comment down below. What's stopping him is the thought of troubling Yamiko yet again. He doesn't want to experience the powerness he felt back then. Kyoji slowly lets go of Sashima. For a moment, Sashima looks relieved.
なんだ。やっぱりお前怖いんだな。
I'll get too used to it, man. Kyoji takes a deep breath to calm himself. I know his gut is still seething, somehow manages to calm himself. This is stupid.
は
I said, this is stupid. I'm not putting up with this anymore. See ya. Kyoji turns around. Behind him, we can hear Sashima growl viciously.
どこの人をここまで呼び出しておいて、その言い草か。結局てめえも怖いだけだろうが。
Okay? You keep thinking that if it helps you sleep at night, like...
なんだどこの野郎。ビビってやがるだけのくせに。
What? What's wrong with him? We're just like, yeah, I just don't want to deal with this anyway. He wants us to talk? This is starting to get homoerotic, man. I'm not gonna lie. What's going on? Sure, whatever you say. Kyoji shrugs. Beating you up here would be just be sinking to your level. That shuts Sashima up. Kyoji says his costume, not sparing even a glance back.
教授
What's up, Shinto? Shinto is over as soon as Kyoji enters the costume.
定島をまたぶん殴ったんじゃ
Kyoji cracks a strange smile. What, you worried about Sashima and not me?
だって腕っぷしはどう考えてもお前の方がといっけね
Shinto lowers his voice when he feels the venomous quiz that Sashima's coyness had given him.
とりあえず殴り合いはしなかったんだな
Hey man, if I put that man on his pockets, nobody would know. But nah, it'd be stupid to take a dumbass like him seriously. Shinto's shoulders slump with exhaustion.
だからさ俺最初からそう言ってたじゃん
Hey man, calm down. Well, I learned my lesson. Let's get over in the middle of the costume, where Connie is giving him a concerned look. I just smiled at her, which makes Connie turn red and look white for some reason. But now we need to figure out how to tell Akane.
何のこと？
Kate just shakes his head. Forget it. So Hashime enters the classroom a bit after the bell rings. He roughly throws himself into his seat, refusing to look at Kyoji. Seemingly fine of Hashime, the young woman teaches the English classroom. English class mumbles a nearly inaudible and I don't know why I'm because admonition is not the way you say this. I'm not trying to say admonishment. This is a different word entirely. Fuck, man. Look, this word is not. It's in my vocabulary. It's just not. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Later today.
Admonition.
Admonition. Fuck me. I knew this. It's just like an act or action of admonishing. Like, yeah, we know admonishment. It's just admonition is not
Admonition.
It's done like me. Like, god damn it. Admonition is not the way. Sorry about that. But yeah, fuck me, man. Like I knew that. I knew it. I promise you, I knew it. Before immediately turning back to toward the blackboard. They're like, cut. Throughout class, Kyoji stopped occupied by Kane. Kane believes in Sashime. With that in mind, can he really tell her the truth? What do you mean about it, Will-headed? That's the feeling he gets. Kane is clearly has no problem shouting at or even hitting boys. This was especially true when she was little. She often hung out with the boys. No one would ever mistake her for a dainty, delicate girl. I didn't remember her crying when the dragonfly she kept as a pet died. Of course, because that's something to cry about. Looking out the window, he spots a group of red dragonflies flying by. Very convenient. Did they hear the names and were like, oh, dragonflies, oh, what's up? Yeah, that's us. That was our homie. That was actually our grandpa. Like, alright, man. I had moved away from this town 3 years ago. He hadn't seen any dragonflies. He had they're part of the day-to-day scenery. When they were little, he'd run around with Shinta and Akane trying to catch these dragonflies in nets. When a dragonfly in her insect cage died, they kind of buried it in the backyard. Because she didn't want him little bear to see her cry, she only shed tears over the Kyoji. No, I can't tell her. In 3 years that passed, she became much more feminine than she used to be. Back when they helped Yamako and met the strange girl, Yuka kinda clunked him in fear. The soft sensation of her hands on him surfaced in his memories once again. Can he really think that's the Yaiden? Does he just let Sashima trick Akane like this? Isn't there something he could do? Tell her? You don't... Just tell her, man. Literally no reason not to. But, as he thinks long and hard on it, time marches on. The movement ends and they start cleaning up. Anyone pushes the desk to the corner of the classroom and catches the sight of Sashima approaching Akane. Kyoji doesn't know what Sashima was thinking, but it's clear that Sashima wasn't amused by the argument. He's clearly aware that Kyoji's watching him. He hears the exchange. Okay, so he doesn't want us to tell her. Or he doesn't think it matters. I see. He's obviously still trying to woo Akane, who goes red and starts stuttering.
いいじゃん、映画くらいならさ。友達同士だって見に行くだろ。和也、どんな映画が好き？
The phoniness of Sashima's tone grates on his Kyoji's ears. He can't tell Akane the truth, but she's also a late bloomer when it comes to matters of the heart, and at this age she might just fall for his tricks. Kyoji doesn't want to see her get hurt. So, Akane, when he knows that he's standing right in front of two of them, calling out to him. There we go, tell her, right now. Akane turns to look at him, see him taken back while Sashima cocks an eyebrow. The whole class eases up. Kyoji can feel all his blood rush to his head, but he ignores it and speaks anyway. When I catch a movie with me this Sunday? The occasional one. That's the only way he can think of to protect the Akane. I think I said like a tomato, she shouted at him. What did I say something strange? Nah. Yeah? Well, sorry, but I'm serious. One of their classmates who has been watching the theater with bated breath suddenly lets out an impressed whistle. Kyoji soon realizes it's just who it is. Shinta, of course. I do not need a cheerleader. Kyoji doesn't need one either, man. Please stop it. And the hair's over and throws an arm over Kyoji's shoulders.
宣戦布告ってやつ
He cheers, having completely forgotten any fear he felt towards Shajime. Kyoji answers with a wry smile. Nah, you idiot. It's nothing like that. Come on, Akane, let's go watch a movie together. Please. Akane goes at it as he's ever seen it before, gripping the hem of his skirt. But wait, you don't want to go with me?
じゃないけど
Huh? I didn't catch that.
だから
His voice is even quieter this time. Sorry, could you say that again? This time Akane blows up at him. She stamps her feet and hollers at him like a kid throwing a tantrum.
だから嫌じゃないっつってんでしょ。何度も何度も言わせてんじゃないわよ。
Yeah? Kyoji's lip curls up into a smile. With that though, Kasumi explodes into an upward.
2A 初のカップルだ。すっげえ。俺人が生で告るとこなんて初めて見た。
Is it? Kinda swings her fist at him.
ちょっと誰がカップルですって誰が告ったですって付き合うだなんて一言も
I'm taking audio right now because I feel like it.
おめでとう両思いじゃん
Mutual love is crazy. The word love wasn't even used once. Like, not once. I love my earphones falling. But anyway, I got it.
ちょっと妙なこと言わないで
It is weird like that. You can accept that. Honestly, that's good. The audio is good.
お似合いよ二人とも
Why you all coming out the woodworks to just say, yeah, you guys should be dating?
ミスマ様で
Watch out. Eating off his chest as a leaf, seeing it kind of fly into a flustered panic. It is an almost heartwarming sight to look at. He hears Shashima click his tongue and leave, but that's the last thing Kyoji cares about right now. Akane accepted his invitation of Sashima's, and that makes him happier than he thought he would. Yeah.
じゃあ
Yeah.
また明日じゃなかった明後日ね
Okay, that's gonna be our. Let's go. We could do that next time, I think, maybe. Yeah, be careful on your way home. I mean, are you sure you don't want me to walk you back?
ちょっとやめてよ送るほどの距離じゃないでしょ
Okay. But
頼むからそういうのやめてよ恥ずかしいんだから
she could tell her voice is getting meeker the more she talks. She's always like this when she speaks to Kyoji. More so than ever these days. Did you say something? Kyoji asked, cocking his head.
なんでもないとにかく明後日の10時ね
Okay. Got it. See you then. We'll be there. We'll be there. For sure. Thinking off the wistful regret of having to part ways with him, Akane set off. After walking for a bit, she looks behind her before reaching the corner and sees that Kyoji is still seeing her off. She mumbles to herself, make sure no one else can hear, and hides behind the corner of the big wall. I thought I could have seen. She sticks her hand out from behind the wall, waves at Kyoji, and then pulls it back. Now what am I gonna do with myself? I'm so happy. Kyoji waits until she's done with the club so they can go home together. He walks her home like it's the only option for him to do so. Yesterday, he insisted against it, and really regretted it, but today he walks her home, and maybe he always will from now on.
思いになるってこんな気分なん
You guys are moving way too fast from where you guys were the other day. It's kinda crazy. Whispering this in her heart, she bashes at the thought of the words mutual love. Connie has always liked Kyoji. Always, since long ago. How am I gonna keep following? He's such a crybaby, Akane. Kyoji always had a dirty mouth, ever since he was a kid, but at least he's a very kind. When the dragonfly died, he griped and acted like he was annoyed at her for being so broken up about it. But in the end, he still comforted her. He helped her bury the dragonfly, even finding her flowers for it.
大好き
Wrestling this in her heart, she feels her chest seize up as warmth shoots through her. She was sad when he transferred away. For some time, she cried every night about it. She even stayed in touch, but Kyoji has never been the type to write letters, and he's not good with phones either. They became estranged, but she never forgot about him. Around Kyoji was in, he had become much more manly. He got taller and more handsome. He looked like, well, the kind of boy you found on the covers of fashion magazines. The kind she was always ogling. That's the impression he gives her. He's so handsome, she doesn't have the faintest idea about how to approach him. It's like a dream. The realization that this day has finally come really does feel like a dream come true. Kane is happy from the bottom of her heart. You laid it on a little bit too thick. I was gonna let it go for a little bit because I thought this would have ended by now, this little scene, but it's a little too long, and it makes me think this is gonna be like something's gonna happen right now, this moment, tomorrow. Like what? A little too happy. So happy, in fact, that she fails to notice there's someone standing right in front of her. Yep, it's over. He realizes that she nearly bumped into someone. She effectively apologizes, but then she realizes whom she's speaking to. I told you. It's just there was already a sinking feeling, right? Because when we got into Akane's point of view, I was like, why are we switching point of views? Why are we talking about it like that? That's weird, right? I was thinking that maybe my first thought was that, are we switching protagonists? Maybe is Kyoji's gonna die? That could be interesting. But then the more it went on, I was like, is Akane gonna get into some issues here? And she might. It's the girl they met on the mountain the other day. That eerie girl, Yuka, is standing still, right in front of him. She's looking straight at Akane with her red, doll-like lips curled into a smile. She completely ignored everything Akane said the last time they met, but today she's all smile for some reason. Hey, we all doing good. Are you doing good? What's going on? What happened if she felt just a moment ago instantly shrivels up like a balloon that's been poked by a needle? Yuka cocks her head with a smile. She peers into Akane's face. Yep. Depends on what you mean by that. Akane can't understand what the girl is saying. Yuka cocks her arm behind her slender back as she slowly walks up to Akane. I mean, if the day is terrible, then no, she won't. It's like, man, fuck Kyoji, I hate him. Like, that could happen, who knows? Yeah, I'm saying it was funny, right? Yeah, I'm glad. Yuka cackles and circles behind Akane, skip like steps. Akane rolls around and look at Yuka. All the blood drains from her face. Her legs won't stop shaking because there's no one there. She heard Yuka's voice right behind her just a second ago, but now there's no one there. So quick to blame yourself. You should know you have some ties to reality. Trying to encourage herself with those words, she tries to steady herself. And resume walking, but her legs too shaky to respond. Kane focuses on a single thought inside her heart. Right, I'll text Kyoji. She'll do what someone who's gotta love it does. Only think about happy, good things. Someone, I don't, let me screenshot this. I want my opinion. I'm gonna ask my spouse if they think this is true. Maybe this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is what life is about. Truthfully, I wouldn't know. All I go through is pain and suffering. My fault. The day after tomorrow, she'll have the first date she has always dreamt of. So as long as she kept thinking happy thoughts, her heart will feel like it's about to freeze over. She just thinks about that date and nothing else. What should she wear? What movie should they watch? Where are they gonna meet up? She can't afford to be late. What color should she wear? Kinda doesn't even notice that her thoughts are stuck in a loop. She's afraid. It's an inexplicable, horrifying feeling that something is trying to creep up from behind her is terrifying. Having her bag tightly to her chest, it kinda hurries home. As Kyoji eats the same convenience store cafe for dinner, he feels his phone vibrate in his pocket. Yeah, we don't do that over here, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as she's done scolding him, Yamiko peers down at the phone in his hand.
メールもしかしてあかねちゃんからかな。
Yes. Hey, you said you could look. I want you have to assume it's Akane.
だってきょうちゃんお顔がにやけてるんだもの。その様子からしてちゃんと仲直りできたんだ。
Stop teasing me. It's got nothing to do with it. No, it has everything to do with it, actually. Keiji hides his phone screen behind his back so Yamiko can't see it, then walks out of the room into the corridor. As he leaves the waiting room, he hears Yamiko laugh joyfully behind him. Jeez. He just caffeine and Keiji returns to his room and checks his phone. There is indeed a text message from Mikhail. You didn't even know? Then why'd you hide it? Scary ass. Come on. Subject: the movie in 2 days from Mikhail. Look forward to the movie in 2 days. We meet up at 10 in the park, right? Sci-fi and up any night. What should I wear? Nothing. Keiji kind of smiled at the almost childish tone of the text. That assuming means anything. But he likes it quite a bit. How should he respond to the message? After a moment's thought, he starts clicking with his thumb. Wear whatever you want. You do cute and anything. Thought crossed his mind for a moment, but of course he doesn't actually type that in. You're so scary. Anyway, what should I wear? Keiji starts rummaging through his drawers. Sergeant, do you know? Grandpa's standing beside my bed. I don't think he is. I hesitate to guess. Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna say no. That morning, when she was about to leave the house, her grandmother suddenly said this. It was the first time she had a grandmother speak in a long time. At that point, her grandmother had already suffered from senile dementia for some 5 years. Her room was on the first floor by the entrance to make it easier to care for her. Her parents would have stopped by her grandmother's room every day before school to greet her. On top of that, she had loved her grandmother. Back when she was so normal, her grandmother was sweet on her. But now she was like a living doll, staying at the ceiling all day long. When she does move, she fets like a child and screams for incomprehensible reasons. By now, the entire family was more of a furniture than anything else. Ooh, that's terrible. Terrible phasing as well. No, they only take care of it now because of their memories of who she used to be. Memories of grandma kindness allowed them to keep pretending they still hold her dear. They still had her dear. That's also crazy. Her mother has praised her for greeting grandma every morning, meaning she can't quit now even if she wanted to. Yeah? What a well-behaved daughter. When she had hit that exchange after passing by chance, it became clear she couldn't possibly stop doing so. Truth is, I interacted with grandma these days to pest her. She used to love her, but now she's a diaper drooling mess who's not even cute like a baby. Some part of her secretly prays that grandma would just die so they can be rid of her already. This morning when Sachio went to greet her grandmother, she surprisingly started talking.
枕元に立つんだよ。
It surprised her, but more than anything, she was happy. Maybe grandma was coming to her senses. That does not no. No. No, if I feel like if someone I know has not really said anything with any type of sentience in years, and suddenly they start speaking fluently, like, yeah, grandpa's right next to me right now, I'd be like, yeah, it's time to move. It's time to move. But then what grandma said set in, sending a shiver down Sachio's spine. Grandfather passed away over 10 years ago.
おじいちゃんがね、枕元に立つの。きっと、ちゃんを迎えに来たんだろう。
Take what away? What is he taking away? Wait a minute. Grandma said with a cherubic smile. Her lips dry and rustling, her skin wrinkled, her eyes yellow and muddled, her eyes moist and her cheeks flushed.
おばあちゃん、何言ってるの？兄ちゃんを迎えに来たんだろうね。もうやめてよ！
Don't scream. She effectively swung his school bag and smacked Grandma with it. Well, that's not really gonna help. Startled by Grandma screaming, Mom burst into the room. Mama ordered Satchel to just go to school. She left the house. I read scolding still echoing in her ears. Maybe this is why I'm being punished. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm a bad girl. I'm sorry I said such terrible things. I really did love you. So... She don't say forgive me, but only a bubbly, watery sound when you say lips. All she is water. Her stomach is gaping from being crushed. So you can hear crunching sounds coming from down there too. There's sounds of mucus straining as something pulls out her in it. She can't hear anything else. She's out late after club activities and couldn't bring herself to go home, so she stayed out even later at a fast food restaurant. But still, it's only just past 9. Why are the streets so deserted? She can't hear any birds and no cars around, not even the park's trees are rustling in the wind. Yep, it's the thing again. All she needs is Grandma's voice.
さっちゃんを迎えに来たんだろうね。
Hell no. Rachio's eyes helplessly look around. There's no one around. No one but the strange man that's eating her. Grandma. Grandpa isn't coming. Tears spill from Rachio's eyes. Well, that's it. That's a perfect place to end off on again. What a crack in my in my voice. But damn, okay, so she's dead. She's gone. That's actually the first confirmed death we have, right? We've seen people disappear, right? But we've actually never seen someone actually die or get hurt yet, right? In such an extent. So this is the first time. And we didn't get the weird monster we saw at the police go. It was just a man eating her who may or may not have been Grandpa. What did that say? I don't know what it says. I don't know how we connect any of these events so far. Besides the fact that they're all still girls. Like, that's the one thing that connects them all. But, like, besides that, I just... who knows? So, I guess this is a full stream. I actually didn't expect it to be this short. And I don't know. All I'm going to do is just for full close to the night, you realize there's something. Yeah, this is probably going to be a longer one, right? Because it's the date night, and we're going out late. So there's probably going to be things that happen here. So I don't want to do another day. Damn. Damn, short stream, I guess. But yeah, we're done. Next time, we're gonna be going on a date. That should be fun. Take care. Thank you for watching, and do what you want. Bye.